Hey everyone. Yeah, it's Mega Champ once again. Took me a little longer than I would have liked, but considering certain things that happened that I'm still going to talk about whether people like it or not, it was probably for the best that it took me a little longer to do this than it normally would, but I suppose that's not exactly the point, nor does it really matter. But once again, the summer gaming event season has come to an end. E3, except not. I'm never going to call it anything else. And whether people want to admit it or not, in my opinion, obviously, just the way that I feel, E3 is still never going to be replaced. Summer Game Fest has had several years now to try to replace it, and they still haven't. I'm sorry, that's just how I personally feel. But I don't. Nobody should really be surprised. E3 is never going to be replaced. It was never going to be replaced, and it probably never will be replaced. Each year is going to be different from the last. Each year is going to be different, period. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Everyone's going to feel differently. So this is just the thing that I do yearly, pretty much at this point, where I talk about the things that happened during E3, except not the summer game event season, of things that I liked, intrigued me, or interested me, or just in kind of in general. So, yeah, not much else to say other than that. And yes, the summer gaming event season is at its end. It is because, you know, what about Nintendo? Yeah, no. They just put out their next major console, Switch 2. So, and all the so called quote unquote reliable leakers are saying they are not going to do anything, which nobody should really be surprised about. I mean, seriously, nobody should really be surprised about. Like I just said, they put out their next massive major console, and yeah, they're not going to want anything to overshadow that right now. Maybe they'll do something in July, but don't be surprised if the next Nintendo Direct is not until September. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, with no Nintendo Direct, the summer game event season has pretty much come to an end. If there is a Nintendo Direct at some point, whether that be later this month or next month or whenever, and if there is enough for me to do a video about, then yes, I will obviously do another video. But as far as I'm concerned, until that happens, this year's summer gaming event season has come to its end once again. So, yeah, there's not much else to really say. If you want to know what I personally felt on the three events, the State of Play, Summer Game Fest, and the Xbox third party publisher showcase, Xbox Showcase. um, Honestly, I enjoyed the State of Play the most. I mean, obviously, not all of the games there were for me, but it was a lot more enjoyable as far as I was concerned. Summer Game Fest and the Xbox Showcase were mostly boring for me. I mean, there was at least one game from each of those two events, one from Summer Game Fest and one from the Xbox Showcase, that did interest me, quote unquote, or intrigue me, quote unquote. The one in particular, we need to have a serious conversation about, but we'll save that for here in a little bit. Um, but yeah, considering how Summer Game Fest was 2 hours long, and then the Xbox showcase was an hour to an hour and a half. I'm sorry, one game for an event that's long is just not good enough. If you ask me, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, I guess the mentality is if you come away with at least one, you should be happy. But Seriously, the event is 2 hours. Or over an hour. That's not enough. But that's just me. You can feel however you want, obviously. Gee, what a concept. Opinions. But yeah, I'm not a big, as I've stated in a previous video, I'm not a big fan of the Resident Evil franchise. I'm not big on horror games or shooters or zombie games, and Resident Evil is literally all of three of those combined. Yes, they have gone farther and done more and advanced, whatever word you want to use, for the Resident Evil franchise, and they've gone above and beyond and gone farther than just zombies, but that's what Resident Evil is mostly known for. So, but like I said before in that previous video, Capcom can do whatever the fuck they want. As long as they continue to treat the Ace Attorney franchise like they have fun. Have fun. I'm just not a fan of the Resident Evil franchise. I'm sorry. Anyway, so there was only 3 things from the Summer Game event season, if you can't tell from the tabs above, that personally interested me and that I personally liked. Not really all that surprising, really. One of them is not a surprise in the slightest, or 2, I guess, maybe, if you want to say it, but we do have to have a bit of a conversation about that, about the third one. One did sort of intrigue me from a previous event that got a bit more shown. Other than that, yeah, that was pretty much it for me. Just the three. I should be happy with that, and yes, I know I need to focus on my 2+ year backlog. Nobody has to tell me that. I know I need to focus on my backlog, but don't know if I've said this before. I feel like I have, but I'll go ahead and quickly say it again here. I've always been the type of person who feels like I've always liked to have something to look forward to. Am I not going to play it for 2 years? Probably, most likely. I just like having something to look forward to. Or at least, maybe I should say something massive to look forward to. Something big to look forward to. Like a Final Fantasy 16, for example. Or a Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, for example, which came out way too early in the year last year, so that was not really good enough as far as I was concerned, because it came out in February. But again, not the point. I should be happy. I'm not saying I'm not. It's just nice to have something big to look forward to. And it's pretty clear now, or it's been clear for the last 2 years now, that this is not going to happen. I understand that because of the state of gaming. There's still no video game crash, so give me a break with that shit. But, you know, whatever. Believe whatever the hell how you want. It's not reality, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. It's gonna be when it's gonna be. There's really nothing else to say about that, and I feel like I'm stalling too much. So let's try to get started here with the stuff that actually interested me. Not too much of a surprise what the first one is. It's, of course, Digimon. Did you expect it to be anything else? So, yeah. God, I'm so hyped for this. Seriously.
The visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into words.
Hype!
You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years.
Ah, yes, Shibuya again. Poor Shibuya, I swear.
On you, Agent.
And Shinjuku.
Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably electronic.
Hype!
Is that what you call
Dot
it?
hack Digimon!
Always
Live
right
through this
here.
Digimon, dot hack,
exactly
because you
are
don't
you
have a
working for?
choice.
I remember you
It's
guys.
Aegyeomon, by the
or
way. That's the
what
dot
is
hack
that?
Digimon.
You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years now.
Learn!
This is
Learn
first
about
time
the digital
Titans
world.
have
It's
launched an
hype!
attack on this
I'm
scale.
just
We
kidding.
now believe most of the anomalies we've been
Oh
dealing with stem
god!
from Digimon.
It
Yes!
seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
The world on this end is running out of time.
Farm
If the
Island,
gate is
yes.
opened with the digital world in
Oh
such
god, a
state,
card game.
the human
Kill me
world
now.
will most certainly be affected.
Corona! Oh
Do the
god.
Titans not
I
care about the
swear every
ends of
time
the
I see
digital world?
Coronamon.
Stop it! That egg is very important!
Welcome to the I mean...
The world tree has been attacked.
It is just as the great one, Plutomon, said.
Nobody cares
We
about
must
that
protect the
asshole
world from them. For this
Plutomon.
purpose and this purpose alone
I'm just
were you
kidding.
born.
If that thing opens, then
I'm
we'll
just
be swarmed
saying
like
shit,
Digimon.
okay?
Please, everyone, lend me your strength.
Everything's
Dot hack! Live on through that
We
Digimon.
must fulfill our mission.
I already said that, but I'm gonna keep saying
Agent.
it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Did I mention I love it? Yes. More yes. Still more yes. Look at all this shit. I don't have the money for that, but you know, standard's good enough for me. I'll fucking buy season pass. You know I will. I'll do it because it's Digimon and I want to support it. Anyway.
PlayStation.
Yeah, so that's fucking great. I'll get it off that for a second here. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So yeah, that's great. It's fantastic. It's amazing. God, I'm so happy it has an English dub. No, I still have not forgiven Scamco. What made you think I've forgiven Scamco? Still got my eye on him. Still gonna call him out constantly. But, yeah. So, I understand that this is the Pokemon Legends ZA month. But see, my concern was it coming out literally the same day. Like what happened with Digimon Survive when it came out the same day as Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which I'm still playing. Fuck my... God, that game's long. Anyway, my whole concern was it coming out the same day as Legend ZA. You're not going to be able to see it, but I'm pulling up my computer calendar here. Let's see. Yeah, the 3rd is on a Friday. Legend ZA comes out on the 16th, which is a Thursday. So it's about almost 2 weeks before Legend ZA comes out. That's fine. It's fine. Because it's 2 weeks. Who cares? I was concerned about it coming out the same day as Pokemon Legend ZA or Metroid Prime 4. That was my whole main concern. But this is not the case right now, so I'm good. Seriously, I'm good. The only thing I really want at this point is a demo. Please give me a fucking demo. Please. Will they do it? I should probably assume no. It would be a first, because they've never done a demo for any Digimon game. So there's always, obviously, a first time for everything, but that's really all I want at this point is a demo. Like on PlayStation Network, so I can record myself playing it on Twitch and then put the VOD on YouTube, which is practically all I use Twitch for. But you get the point. I mean, I can put like a little post that I've kind of been doing on my YouTube to say when I might stream it if anyone wants to watch, but I pretty much only use my Twitch for VODs at this point for YouTube, but the point is I want a demo. Whether I will get one or not, I don't know. I should assume I won't, but yeah, fucking great. This is pretty much the only thing I'm hyped for outside of Pokemon Legends ZA because of the real-time combat. Took them long enough. But, yeah. this and Pokemon Legends ZA are the only two things I'm really looking forward to this year. And it's starting to look like there's not going to be anything else. But, yeah, love it, and love it some more. So this next one, you don't have a heart attack. Seriously, don't have a heart attack. I actually saw from a Nintendo Direct whenever it was in the Nintendo Direct. And they revealed some more from the Summer Game Fest. So this was the only thing that was shown at Summer Game Fest that interested me. And as you can see, it's not very long. So we can get through this real quick. It's a Metroidvania. I've only played Ori. The 2 Ori games are literally the only Metroidvanias I've played. And they were hard. So I haven't had a good experience with Metroidvanias. Kind of reminds me of Nier. Could be good. Yeah.
Don't come back.
There is a demo, but it's Steam only. There's a demo on stop that. There's a demo on Steam only, and I don't have a gaming computer. So, I would appreciate a demo on console. Technically, this is an indie game, but I'm a nobody on YouTube. But I'll say it, just on the weird off chance that the dev is watching this, please put a demo on console. That's all I'm asking, but they won't watch this, so... But if they put a demo on console, then I will definitely play it. Obviously, put the VOD on my YouTube, and hopefully I will like it. Yeah, this one actually intrigues me. I'm being brutally honest with you here. Seriously, don't have a heart attack. I haven't really had a lot of good experiences with Metroidvanias. Maybe I just haven't had or haven't played the right Metroidvania for me. Like I said, literally the only Metroidvanias I've played is the 2 Ori games. Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will of the Wisps on Switch. This is on a lot of consoles here, if you can't see. I don't know where Xbox is. This is the PlayStation trailer, so they're only going to say PlayStation, but it's on a lot of different... consoles, but yeah, I initially saw it at a Nintendo Direct, but if it's gonna be on console, considering what Nintendo is doing right now, I will probably play it on my PlayStation, but that's not really the point. But yeah, this is very intriguing for me. I would appreciate a demo, because demos help me, believe it or not. Demos always help me determine on if a game is for me. We'll see what happens. Maybe there will be one at some point, but there's no release date still yet. So maybe they'll put one out closer to the release date. I'm intrigued, but I would like a demo to help me decide. Very Nier-like, very Nier-esque. So yeah, consider me intrigued for that one. The last one is the one we need to have a serious conversation about. A very serious conversation about. Does that mean I'm about to shoot again? Not necessarily, because there's no reason for me to do a shoot. Yet. No, there's no reason for me to do a shoot, but I'm going to give you my brutally honest thoughts. So we all know how this goes. But let's at least do this first. Let's see. Okay. All right. All right. Oops. I need to find something first. Let's see here. Yes, I'm not good at this. We all know this. Okay, that'll do. Couple things. Before we get into the serious conversation, am I going to buy this? I mean, probably. Do I really have a choice? Do I really have a choice? I mean, obviously there's a choice. Obviously there's a choice. But Atlus isn't really giving me a choice. Now, are they? Now, are they? Yes, I am probably going to buy this. But that doesn't mean, as I have continued to say, and as I will continue to say, that doesn't mean bullshit shouldn't be called out as bullshit. Why is this first? I want someone to explain to me. I'm being completely serious here. Please fucking explain to me why this is first before Persona 6. Why is this first? Where the fuck is Persona 6? Someone please tell me that. Where is it? I want someone to explain that to me. You know, since clearly I'm the dumbass again. I'm the asshole. I'm the conspiracy theorist. I'm the villain. Sure thing. Sure thing. Where the fuck is Persona 6? Where is it? Why is this first? And yes, I understand. Right? You can't see it because... God damn it. There, did you see it? It's hard because you can't really get rid of this quickly enough. Okay. All right. You see this right here? It's hard to see because of the stupid YouTube thing at the bottom here. But it says early development content. It's an early development. Maybe Persona 6 is first. Sure thing. Sure thing. Is that technically possible? Sure. Sure. It is technically possible. It's not happening, and you know this. It's not happening, and you know this. I don't fucking understand why Persona 4 Remake is before Persona 6. I don't. Atlus has done a really great job for several years now. They have. You can't deny that. I can't deny that. This is the first stupid thing they have done in a really long time. But it doesn't change the fact that it's fucking stupid and that it's fucking bullshit and that it needs to be called out. And if I'm the only one who's going to call it out, then I guess I'm the only one who's going to call it out. Why is this first? Why is it first? This is the Persona game that needs a remake the least. Persona 3, I understood. This, Golden, which I didn't play and never will, is literally available on PlayStation 4 and 5. I don't care if it's a port, it's technically available. Why is this first? Why is it first? Not only that, two other things. One, the battle theme better be Reach Out to the Truth. I don't want to hear Time to Make History. Give me a break. I'm sorry. Two, I don't care about Marie. I'm sorry. You want to do that golden shit? Make it DLC, which I won't buy. I don't care about Marie. I'm sorry. I played base Persona 4. That's it. I don't care about the extra shit. I didn't play Persona 3 Portable, which they didn't put in the remake. Great decision there. No, that's a fucking amazing decision. Thank you for that. I didn't play Persona 5 Royal, and I didn't play Persona 4 Golden. The extra edition, I never play the extra editions for Persona. I don't, and I probably never will. I don't need the golden shit. I'm sorry. I don't. But considering what they did with Persona 3, maybe I'll be okay. I shouldn't assume that, and nobody else should assume that, but this is the first Atlus L in quite a long time. Nobody is going to be perfect. Nobody's going to be perfect. Capcom is going to make mistakes. I'm sure they'll increase their video games to $80. Who's going to call that out? I bet it will be nobody. I'm just saying. No company is perfect, okay? I have admitted that several times. I've admitted that for Square Enix. Their little reboot is going to take too long. I don't understand why they still have not revealed Final Fantasy IX Remake, which we know is coming. Tactics Remastered was at the state of play. It's the only thing left. It doesn't exist. Yeah, sure thing, buddy. Sure thing, buddy. It's the only thing left. But since their reboot is apparently going to take 3 years, which is 2 years too long, look, the point that I'm trying to make is no company is perfect. I never said Atlus was perfect. Here's your example of why they're not perfect. Why is this first? Yes, I'm going to buy it because I don't have a choice and I'm not going to have anything else to do or play before Persona 6. Clearly. Why is it first? Where's Persona 6? Where is it? Okay, this is just how I personally feel. In case I didn't make that obvious, I kind of did, but, you know, since I have to repeat everything every 5 seconds. Just how I feel, okay? Am I contradicting myself? Am I being a hypocrite? Yes, I am. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Everyone contradicts themselves and does hypocritical things, okay? I'm just pointing something out that very few are going to point out. But, you know, I guess that makes me the conspiracy theorist and the asshole and the villain. Okay, sure thing, buddy. Sure thing, buddy. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. Nothing else to really say. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is taking me way too goddamn long, which I'm not surprised in the slightest. I'm already over 100 hours into the game, and I'm only to chapter 5, which is the halfway point, but still. And I still have to play the DLC. And it's the only the third game I've played this year. This is not good. Not good for my end of the year list. But I'll worry about that in November and December. It's June 10th as of the recording of this video. So, yeah, no reason for me to worry about that right now. It's not great, but, you know, I warned you. I warned everyone in my Full Thoughts video for Digimon Survive, so, not surprised in the slightest. So there you go. That's the stuff that intrigued me, that interested me the most this year from the summer gaming event season. E3 except not. Just 3. I don't remember how many it was last year. I didn't look at my last year video. There's no point. I really shouldn't be surprised. I mean, nobody should. I mean, I had my expectations extremely low anyway, so, you know, I'm literally not surprised, but, you know, at least I'm getting a lot of Great fucking Digimon shit. Love it. So yeah. That's all I got for you. Unless Nintendo does a direct this month or next, I also don't see a reason to do a video on the Pokemon Presents next month, because it's just going to be Legend ZA, and they'll probably reveal some of the new Mega Evolutions, which may or may not have been leaked, which I'm not going to believe until I see for myself anyway, but I'm just letting you know. Not really a reason to watch do anything for that. So unless Nintendo does a direct this month or next, still, yeah, there's probably not going to be anything from me, and it would have to be a couple things. It'd have to be more than one, that's for sure. So yeah, just don't be surprised if it goes back to being dead again until September. I'm just saying. Don't be surprised if that is what happens. But we'll see. Obviously, only time will tell. You can't really believe anything until official announcements are made. So we'll see if Nintendo doesn't do something this month or next month, or waits until September, or whatever the case ends up being. But yeah, wasn't a great summer gaming event season, but I can't really say I'm surprised. I did get at least one thing from each event. That's fine, but I did enjoy the state of play the most, but that's just me, okay? Think however you want, feel however you want. That's kind of the point. That's kind of the point of having an opinion. Don't know why people get in such a kerfuffle or have a temper tantrum over the way I feel, but, you know, I guess it is what it is. I'm not going to hold your hand and pat you on the head and say everything is going to be all right when that's not the reality in the slightest. I'm going to be brutally honest. I'm going to tell you how I feel. So there you go. Take that. Take it however you want, and I will still not care. But yeah, that's what I liked from this summer game event season this year. So that's all I got for you. I don't know when I'll finish Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I seriously don't. I really don't. We'll see. I'm trying my best, but, you know, it is what it is. I'll see you when I see you. Until then, this is Mega Champ saying next time I'll be providing you with more unlimited guidance. I was trying to find Coronamon again. I'm not good at this. Oh well. God, I'm so glad Coronamon's back. Okay, bye.